Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a city rich with history, nestled along the Red River. It's known for its vibrant music scene, spicy Cajun cuisine, and a culture deeply rooted in Southern charm. But beyond the lively streets and the buzz of riverboats lies a darker side, one that holds stories of the unexplained and the unsolved. In this city where jazz once filled the air, there's a lingering mystery, a missing persons case that has shaken the community to its very core. As the search for answers continues, Shreveport's backdrop, a bustling life, stands in dark contrast to the quiet, haunting absence left by a person who vanished without a trace. This is the mystery of Savannah Hale, a missing persons case that to this day has remained unresolved. Nicole and her boyfriend went to a bar called Fatty Arbuckle's. This was in the 400 block of Clyde Font Parkway in Shreveport, Louisiana, on the night of May 3rd, 2022. They stayed for a while, and then they returned to the boyfriend's grandparents' home where they were both staying. This place was only 5 miles from the bar, so it was very close. At some point during the early hours on May 4th, Hale left the house where she was staying, hopping into her gray 2012 Kia Forte with the Louisiana license plate number 607DNH, again 607 Delta November Hotel. Via electronic tracking, it indicates that she traveled back and forth between the house and the center of Shreveport several times. At about 6:06 that morning, she made a purchase with her credit card at a Chevron gas station on North Market Street. At 6:08, she called her sister, but her sister did not answer the phone because she was still asleep. So Hale left a message, but the message wasn't one of distress. The message was a very normal one, as if nothing was happening, nothing emergent, or nothing to worry about. But after this phone message, her phone was turned off and it was never turned on again. At about 7:03 that morning, Hale was seen alone in her vehicle, leaving the Louisiana Tower parking garage in the 300 block of Travis Street. She has never been seen or heard from again. Hale's sister tried to call her at 8:03 a.m. but could not reach her. She then went to her apartment, but Hale was not there, and her boyfriend stated he did not know her whereabouts or what time she had left. That afternoon, Hale's sister reported her as missing. At the time of her disappearance, she was a student at Louisiana State University studying computer science. Hale has been missing since May 3rd of 2022. She is described as a white female, 22 years old, 5'8", 160 pounds. She was wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, black leggings, and black sneakers. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. She has a birthmark on the back of her neck at the right side of her hairline, a tattoo of a pyramid on the inside of her left ankle, and a tattoo of a butterfly on her upper left arm. At that time of her disappearance, her hair was dyed silver. Her ears are pierced. If you know anything about her disappearance whatsoever, anything you can offer at all, please call the Shreveport Police Department at 318-673-7300. Thank you. By now, many of us know there's no such thing as closure in totality. You might have some partial closure, some understanding, some reasoning, or some acceptance, but really no one gets real closure. This is a case of Jenika Feuerstein, who went missing on January 3rd, 2009 in Mesa, Arizona, under very mysterious circumstances. She was last seen with a man named David Hutchison, who claimed to have dropped her off at her apartment that night. But after that, she was never seen or heard from again. Janika's case was baffling, as there were no signs of struggle or foul play, and Hutchison, although he was not named as a suspect, despite him having a troubled past. Her disappearance remained unresolved for years until April of 2014, where her skeletal remains were found in a plastic container near Apache Lake in the Tonto National Forest. This container was discovered by three men who were target shooting and was deep, deep, deep within the brush. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office confirmed the remains were Jenika's, but her death is still under investigation and many questions remain unanswered. Jenika's tragic story shows a complex and heartbreaking nature of missing persons cases, where years can go by without answers, without nothing. So despite the discovery of her remains, the family now knows what happened to her, but they do not have the justice and they do not have any resemblance of closure. If you know anything about her case, what happened to her, please contact us as soon as possible.